To try to make sense of a momentous day, I'm joined by the Hornsey and Wood Green Labour MP, Catherine West, the Conservative MP for Croydon South, Chris Philp, the Liberal Democrat MP for Carshalton and Wallington, Tom Brake, and the UKIP member of the London Assembly and former mayoral candidate, Peter Whittle. Welcome, all of you. Peter, can you see anything in the Prime Minister's deal that gives you any comfort?
Not at all. One starts out by trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. If you go right back to the original general election, the Lancaster House speech, what have you, right through to Chequers, excuse me, it has got worse every single time. This is an appalling deal. It is an utter betrayal. Watching her earlier on when she was giving her speech to the press conference, she appeared to me to be obstinate and almost in denial.
Some might
but
say
out of a form of weakness, not strength, I would say. There was a real sense of embattlement about her, so there should be.
Don't you buy the argument, though, that the deal at least gets the country out of Europe, which is what you want?
No,
and then it's irreversible.
This is not getting us out of Europe. This is not getting us out of Europe. When people voted, and my friends here, all Remainers, I might add, my friends here say, oh, well, we should put it back to the people. The people had their vote. They were not voting, I might add, on a deal or the type of deal. That wasn't the question. It was, do you want to leave the European Union? That was the question. It was fair and squarely delivered.
Can
I say, to all of you, actually, as Remainers as well, what you've got to be very careful with is that this isn't just about, like, the fortunes of the Tory party and Theresa May being Prime Minister. This is actually about democracy. There is something really at stake here. If people really feel that they are actually being betrayed, and there's a very strong feeling at the moment about that, by this negotiation or lack of negotiation, then really that changes the whole way they even look at Parliament.
Peter, we heard that 95% of those workers in that factory in Haringey are from Eastern Europe. Where's that factory going to find its workforce if we close the borders?
No, because I don't think that is actually going to be... for example, no one has said for a moment that people from the EU are going to in any way be threatened if they're working here. There's never been a question of that. I think the main point here is
the Migration Advisory Council suggested you need a £30,000 salary before you could get a work permit.
The point is here, look, is that with that report on, for example, the fashion industry, or one's heard it time and time again during the referendum campaign and before, with the euro. London is going to see people, it's going to fail economically, it's going to see people going to other cities. It's simply not happening. Right? We've had Facebook...
But can we take the risk?
Sorry?
Should we be taking the risk of London failing?
I think that all of the points that were brought out in Project Fear during the referendum have not happened. They have simply not happened. We were told we're going to lose thousands and thousands of jobs. It hasn't happened, right?
Well,
we were told, for example, that the banks, for example, would leave and go to places like Frankfurt and Paris. It is not happening.
It is happening.
It is not happening.
They are moving staff to Frankfurt and
we were
Paris
told we were going to
Dublin,
have an immediate recession after the referendum. It didn't happen. We were also told we were going to have a punishment budget. It didn't happen. All of these things. Project Fear.
Peter, why are you scared of a second vote?
I'm not scared of it at all. I think we would win it handsomely. It's not the point.
Don't put words in my mouth.
The thing is the whole thrust of this kind of campaign about which people didn't understand. They were too dense to understand. That is what has happened over the past 2 years. Brexiteers have had that put in their faces all the way along.
Our own
didn't
Secretary of
understand
State
it.
Thanks to all my guests tonight, to Catherine, Chris, Tom and Peter. I'll be back next month with the latest on the political world in London. Till then, good night and thank you for watching. Thank you very much for coming in. And